Welcome back to Zone of the Unseen. Today we're diving into the fifth of the 7 Hermetic principles, the law of rhythm. No fluff, just facts. This is the law that dictates the tides of your life, the cycles of your energy, and the rise and fall of everything in the universe. Understanding it isn't just about knowledge, it's about mastering the flow of existence. The law of rhythm states, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. Think of it as the universal pendulum. It's an observable, undeniable force that governs all aspects of reality, from the cosmos to our consciousness. Number 1, the universal pendulum, cycles and seasons. This law is most visible in the natural world. The seasons change, day turns to night, and the tides of the ocean ebb and flow. These aren't random events. They are perfect manifestations of the law of rhythm. Expansion and contraction. Look at the universe itself. It's in a constant state of expansion and contraction. Stars are born and die. Galaxies form and dissipate. This cosmic breath is a rhythm of creation and destruction. The psychological pendulum. This principle profoundly impacts our inner world. Our emotions, energy levels, and mental states are constantly swinging. We experience periods of joy and sadness, motivation and apathy, clarity and confusion. Ignoring this rhythm leads to frustration. Accepting it allows for greater inner peace. Number 2, the principle of compensation. The second part of the law, the measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left, is crucial. It means that every peak has a corresponding valley. Every moment of success and prosperity is followed by a period of rest or a potential downturn. Understanding the downswing. Instead of fighting the downswings, the Hermeticist understands them as necessary. The downswing isn't a punishment. It's a period for rest, reflection, and gathering energy for the next upswing. When you're in a period of low energy or bad luck, the pendulum is simply moving in the other direction, preparing for its return. The art of polarity. You can't have one without the other. This law is a direct companion to the law of polarity. The upswing is the positive pole, and the downswing is the negative. You cannot experience a high without the possibility of a low. This isn't a negative fatalism, but a realistic understanding of how the universe operates. Number 3, transcending the rhythm. So if we're all subject to this universal pendulum, are we just helpless victims of its swing? The Hermetic texts say no. The Hermeticist's secret. The master of this principle doesn't stop the swing. They learn to use it. They learn to polarize themselves at the desired point on the pendulum's swing. This is done by consciously shifting their mental state. When the low period arrives, instead of being pulled into despair, the Hermeticist holds their mind in a state of higher vibration, effectively minimizing the negative swing's impact on their consciousness. Using the pendulum. Think of a surfer. They don't stop the waves. They learn to ride them. The Hermeticist learns to ride the waves of life's rhythms. They use the upswing for creation and action, and the downswing for rest and introspection. They don't get swept away by the current. They flow with it, directing their own path. The law of rhythm is an immutable fact of the universe. Nothing stands still, but with this knowledge, you are no longer a victim of the pendulum's swing. You are its master. You learn to predict its movements, prepare for its tides, and ultimately transcend its effects on your inner world. In our next video, we'll dive into the principle that allows you to consciously shift your state and escape the pull of the pendulum. The law of cause and effect. If you like this content, like, subscribe, and share. Zone of the Unseen.